Alright, so this is going to be a video on how I am rolling. So, okay, if you're starting out rolling and you have never rolled before, I think the first thing you're going to need to get down is thumb pressure. So, by the way, I'm using Cheese's grip, which is a goofy foot grip. I have a regular NES controller, but it is upside down. I'm using a ROM on an EverDrive to make it a goofy foot, so everything's reversed. So what I do is I have my thumb here, holding it into the D-pad to roll. Now what you're going to want to do to get thumb pressure is you need to push into the D-pad a little bit so that there's a small, there's like a small push, but you don't want to push it too hard so that you activate DAS. Like, don't use your full thumb force on it. You just want to like push a little bit and then let your fingers do the rest. So that's the first step. And then another common problem I see people have is with their fingers. So I'm right hand rolling. So when I roll, I'm going pinky like that all the way to thumb. So some things that people have, some problems, is that the pinky and the fourth finger stick together. So when they roll, it's more like this, coming together at once. Really, the way to separate them, to get them apart, is just to practice that motion. You really just want to practice the motion of moving your pinky and fourth finger independently. And I think the best way to do that is on the level select screen, because then you can see when you go through, every input go through at once. So it's a lot easier to see if like the input goes through or not. That's just a good way to practice. So once you get those things down, 5 taps are definitely going to be hard. And how I do 5 taps is I do like this, and then my thumb comes under and then goes up like that. So the motion for 5 taps, if you're doing it with thumb, you're going to want to bring your fingers like this, and you want to orient your thumb so by the time you bring all these fingers around, your thumb's under, and you can just bring up like that. So once you get that down, you can pretty much just start practicing, and I recommend starting on lower speeds to try and get the inputs down. But once you get the inputs down good, you can obviously go to higher speeds, try to just like have some good rolls, see what you can do. And like another thing that was hard for me in the beginning was just trying to get slow taps. You gotta try and just practice slow taps as well, because it's really easy to over tap stuff if you're doing the full motion. What I do for 2 taps is I do this for 2 taps, and for 1 tap I just do like this, or either that or my thumb on the D-pad, which can work. 3 taps, I start with my fourth and go up like that. So yeah, I mean, rolling, it's just a new method of playing. It just takes practice to get down. So if it doesn't work for you right away, don't get discouraged, because like learning a new grip like this, I use my index to rotate for both, and I use my rest of the fingers to push my controller to keep it steady. So it's obviously going to take a lot of practice, and you're not going to get it down right away. So don't be discouraged if you're not like really fast. Rolling is new, and it's a new and exciting thing. So it's really cool to try and figure out for yourself. So hope this video helped. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. I can try and answer. Thanks.